Rambo, also known as Rambo IV, brings John Rambo back into action after years of living in quiet isolation. The film begins with Rambo living a simple life in Thailand, capturing and selling snakes for a living and offering boat services along the Salween River near the Burmese border. He is still haunted by his past, but has distanced himself from the violence and conflict that once consumed him. The story is set against the backdrop of the ongoing civil war in Burma, now Myanmar, where the Burmese military regime is brutally oppressing the Karen people, an ethnic minority group. Despite knowing about the horrors happening just across the border, Rambo stays out of the conflict, believing that nothing he does will make a difference. One day, a group of Christian missionaries approaches Rambo, asking for his help to take them upriver into Burma to provide medical aid to the Karen villagers. The group is led by Michael Burnett and Sarah Miller. At first, Rambo refuses, telling them that nothing can change the violence and that they shouldn't go. However, Sarah's compassion and determination to help the innocent convince Rambo to reluctantly agree to take them upriver. Rambo transports the missionaries through the dangerous waters and drops them off near the Karen village. He warns them again about the dangers, but they are committed to their mission. After leaving them behind, Rambo returns to his solitary life, trying to forget about the encounter. However, a few weeks later, Rambo learns that the missionaries have been captured by the brutal Burmese army during a raid on the village. A pastor from their church approaches Rambo, asking for his help to guide a group of mercenaries who have been hired to rescue the missionaries. Despite his initial reluctance, Rambo feels a sense of responsibility and guilt for not stopping the group from going in the first place. He agrees to lead the mercenaries into Burma. Once inside Burma, Rambo and the mercenaries witness the horrific brutality of the Burmese soldiers firsthand. Villagers are slaughtered, women and children are taken as slaves, and those who resist are killed in unspeakable ways. The group infiltrates a military camp where the missionaries are being held. As the mercenaries struggle with their mission, Rambo's instincts kick in and he takes charge of the rescue. Using his knowledge of guerrilla warfare, Rambo stealthily eliminates enemy soldiers one by one with his signature bow and knife. The rescue mission turns into a brutal and bloody fight as Rambo and the mercenaries battle the Burmese soldiers to free the missionaries. In a climactic battle, Rambo uses a Jeep-mounted .50 caliber machine gun to mow down waves of Burmese soldiers in a graphic and intense scene of carnage. His ruthless efficiency in combat shows that despite his attempts to escape violence, Rambo is still the deadly soldier he always was. The film ends with Rambo successfully rescuing the missionaries and escaping the Burmese camp. In the final scene, after years of wandering and living in isolation, Rambo returns to the United States. He walks along a dusty road to his family's ranch in Arizona, symbolizing his journey home and the possibility of finding peace at last. Rambo IV is a visceral, action-packed film that portrays the horrors of war and the personal toll it takes on those who fight. Rambo's inner conflict between wanting to escape violence and being drawn back into it for the sake of others is central to the story, and the film reflects the brutal reality of conflict zones.